What on earth happened? Jacob! Jacob, wake up!
General! General! I'm sorry. The prisoners, they've escaped.
Run!
You there! Get back here!
No! Get off me, you don't understand.
We understand perfectly.
Stop!
You!
Oh, don't you even try it.
Jacob, grab her!
You!
How dare you!
We haven't got time.
She's telling you the truth.
No, our only truth is our Lord.
General, let them go.
My Lord?
There's something worse at stake here.
Even worse than the devil himself?
Indeed.
We haven't got much time.
Have we any connection to the Time Lords?
Of course we haven't, but I have to check something first.
You, or whatever your name was, does your vortex manipulator work?
No, it won't respond. But again, I'm being held by a Roman right now.
What is the meaning of this?
Gather the army. We must convene in my quarters.
Yes, my Lord.
Finally!
And what's your theory?
I'll tell you once we're safe.
My men!
General, get your men to fend them off.
You know that no one can stop them.
We must try. General, give the order.
Yes, my Lord. Men! With me!
Veritas, you can't do this.
Oh, I just have, haven't I? It bought us some time. Come on. Did they see us?
They were probably too preoccupied with killing the Roman army.
At least we're alive.
Right, explain. What were those things?
They're known as Reapers.
Where did they come from? Why are they here?
Time has been fractured. Imagine an open wound in the fabric of time itself. The Reapers are like bacteria, they're taking advantage.
So, they're parasites?
Exactly.
Was it this guy's time distortion that's done this?
I have a name, you know.
It's a bit pretentious for me.
Oh, but Doctor isn't.
Quiet! It was his fault. Veritas and I have a history together. He was erased from time, but with the help of one little thing on his ankle, he is able to stay existing.
And what is that?
It's a temporal dampener. It holds back the paradox.
But how does his interference create this? Look, we fought the Dalek Federation and they meddled in history.
Dalek Federation?
It's different this time. Veritas is a man who cannot, who should not exist. Imagine that. A man who doesn't exist, changing the flow of time on such a scale? It creates a paradox.
If this temporal dampener is holding back the paradox, then surely shutting it off will remove Veritas from the whole equation. That way he never would have done this in the first place.
I'm literally stood right here.
Well, it's a possibility, but because he shouldn't exist anyway, it might not actually set everything back.
Oh god, you boys love talking.
No! What have you done?
Nothing. See?
Oh, well, this is a problem then.
Oh, of course. You're right. There is no time in the first place.
No time?
Well, like I said, time is broken. The TARDIS is gone. The interior's dimensions are different to our own, and Fraser's vortex manipulator doesn't work. There is no flow of time because the paradox has shattered it.
But we're still able to move. The Romans were alive and well.
I didn't say it was paused, I said it shattered. The timeline itself is broken.
How can we fix it?
Well, if we fix it, I don't have my protection for it.
Good.
Shut up, you don't even know me.
I wouldn't want to.
My lord, they will not stop.
And you came back here?
Stop it, Veritas. He's wounded. Let me see to you.
No, I'm fine.
Please. I'm a doctor.
How do I look?
You'll be alright.
Will he be alright?
No.
The General will have led the Reapers with him. We need to find a better place to hide.
We have the mine.
The mine, excellent. What's the quickest way there?
You may have to sneak around the camp, but it's literally on the other side.
Very well, then we must make our way there. Slow and easy.
I know.
How much further?
It should be just up around here.
Ah, yes, I see it. Come on!
Veritas, wait.
My lord!
General, no!
They've killed him.
Come on, Julia, to the mine. You're pathetic.
He was the general of my army. Armies die for their gods and kings.
Doctor!
What happened to never killing Veritas?
I didn't kill him! He sacrificed himself for me. Isn't that what your friends do for you?
Shut up.
Oh, of course. You don't want them to, so that makes it different, right?
You really are a monster.
And yet, you make people care for you. They put their lives on the line for you. They would even die for you. But you call me the monster.
Whoa! They're trying to get through.
Enough fighting! Look, we need to get further into this mine.
I agree. Let go of me, Doctor.
Come on, let's get moving.
There's an opening just up there.
There, I see it.
Not long now.
Thank God for that.
Ah, yes. Storage.
A place for miners to relax too, I see.
So, what do we do now?
Well, let me just check something. Ow!
Your TARDIS key?
When I encountered the Reapers before, the TARDIS was always able to hang on to this reality. Now that we've disabled Veritas' temple dampener, we've got a shortcut.
How?
Because if the TARDIS returns, I'll fade away, right? I will never have existed.
The TARDIS will be able to reset the timeline. The Roman army would forget about the Lord of Truth completely, thus helping wipe out the paradox of Veritas ever being here.
Oh, that's brilliant!
Is it?
Well, you shouldn't even be alive.
You say that with such certainty, Julia. But you're both neglecting to see that by doing this, you're my executioners.
Like I said, you're dead already.
Yet, I've already helped the universe in many ways.
How is this helping the universe?
He's not lying, Julia.
What do you mean?
I've helped people when I've not seen either of you. A professor at the Dataline Research Center. Katie Hart. She's a very dear friend.
I don't buy it.
Can you honestly look me in the eye and say you'll kill me?
You were responsible for Henry's death, and I shall kill you.
I'm going to be very, very calm when I say that I did not kill him. You know that. I traveled with Henry too. When I was who I was. He was my friend. My best friend. So don't you ever accuse me of that. Now, Doctor, what say you?
We have to reset the timeline.
No, go on. Tell me. Tell me that you'll kill me. Oh, you can't do it, can you? Of course. And that's why the Doctor is always weak. He doesn't have the strength to do what needs to be done. Oh, but Julia does. Oh, is that why you keep her around?
Stop it.
So you know it's true.
What's that?
The interior is returning to our universe. The TARDIS should be fully formed in a few hours.
So you are killing me then?
Don't be so sure.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking about the probability of the timeline resetting and Veritas being wiped from existence.
That could happen?
It's a possibility. There's no timeline, no telling person from Paradox. It might just set Veritas in this universe permanently somehow.
I don't like the sound of that.
How's your vortex manipulator doing?
It's got something. I think it might be your ship.
More than likely.
What do we do about him?
Not sure yet. Best leave him sat over there. None of us can touch him, let alone go near him.
Why?
Paradox loops, Fraser. I'm the Doctor, but Veritas is a version of me from another universe. Us two touching would create a further paradox, letting one of the Reapers in.
But we've been near him before?
I can only imagine that we're safe in that case.
I can hear every word you're saying.
And?
Don't touch me then.
Quite.
What do you want?
Not really sure, but you want to die, don't you?
Don't we all? Eventually.
Not all of us.
You can't say that in all of your 50,000 years of time and space that you didn't once not want to regenerate. That you didn't once try to hold it back. You know, sometimes I think that Time Lords live too long.
I have. In quite a few lives, actually, but I moved on. I endured. Here I am now.
Oh, the biggest threat in the universe. Congratulations.
I am not a threat.
Oh, why not? Because you do more good than bad.
I help people.
Now, there's no denying that. But the more people you've saved, the more danger rises. The Daleks, for example, when you first met them, they were a small, little band trying to take over their home planet. But in fear of you, they've become a federation now? At least that's what I overheard.
I admit that I do seem to inspire my enemies to greater lengths to stop me. But I've always come out on top. I've always stopped them.
At what cost?
What?
How many people had to die?
I know. But I can't stand by and let this happen.
But look what happens when you interfere. What's wrong with the old girl?
Full materialization is starting.
So that would be, 5 minutes until full TARDIS reconfiguration? Well, then it's time, isn't it? Time to die.
It doesn't have to be.
Then what? Anywhere I go will create paradoxes. The only place left for me is Gallifrey. I have no intention of going on trial, especially when I know that the verdict will be decided before I've even arrived. Will that door hold?
Not forever.
Well then, we better have some fun.
What do you mean?
Oh, Julia, come here.
What are you playing at? Put the knife down.
But I'm not coming near you.
Oh, I see. Do you want me to come and get you?
No.
I know what you're doing, Veritas. It's not safe.
I'm just having some fun, Doctor. Give me my last wish.
Not when it involves this.
Get over here! Well. Here we go.
Everyone, get near the TARDIS.
What the hell? Why did he do that?
Doctor, the TARDIS is doing something.
It's moments from full reconfiguration.
Then you'd all best be ready. I can stop the paradox. Doctor, get out of my way!
Take me. Leave these people alone.
Doctor! No, Doctor!
Julia, I'm so sorry.
I don't understand. It was supposed to be me. Oh! Julia!
What the hell are you playing at?
I was trying to stop the paradox!
By creating one?
Yes! I didn't think he would sacrifice himself for us!
then you really don't know him at all.
The door opened.
I guess it's time to take this scum back to Gallifrey.
No!
What about the Roman army?
Is your vortex manipulator working?
Oh, yes, it's fully operational.
In that case, they'll be reset and the Veritas will never exist to them.
Where is he? Where's the doctor?
Dead. Obviously.
I wouldn't be so sure.
You're alive?
Of course I am. Didn't you hear Makora?
Makora? Wait, what?
Time Lords are biometrically linked with their TARDISes. The TARDIS couldn't return without me. When the Reaper killed me, the link switched. The TARDIS brought me back too. I was in bed of all things. I felt like I dreamt it all for a moment. Ow!
Oh, come here.
I feel conflicted.
So you should. Don't ever pull a stunt like that again.
Noted.
Remind me never to get on your bad side, Julia.
Why did you do that?
Why did I save you?
Yes, my intention was to stop the paradox.
As was mine. Nobody needed to die. The TARDIS will serve as a good substitute for the Temple Dampener for now.
So what now? Back to Gallifrey? Put me on trial?
No. Everyone, stand away from Veritas.
Is he still dangerous?
No, but I need to scan him.
Why?
Well, I noticed something when we spoke. Something in your eyes. Your eyes were darker.
So?
Well, it seems odd to me. Eye colour doesn't change so drastically in a short amount of time. Especially not for Time Lords and the way we age. Got it.
What are those... Huon... particles?
Huon particles, yes. The same particles that sent myself and Roxy to the 90s that one time.
Oh yes. The regenerative virus. I completely forgot.
What do you mean?
On Gallifrey, there was a virus manufactured by these beings known as the Celestials, and they were infecting Time Lords to look a particular way.
Right.
I worked with the Master, when he was General Marsh, to stop the virus, but he and I were both affected in more ways than one.
What do you mean?
Well, the Master that the Doctor and Julia know now was infected and obviously regenerated into the same form as the others, but I don't quite remember what happened with me. I didn't regenerate.
Your mind was infected, Veritas.
Show me. Huon particles.
They're gone now. But I imagine that when you were brought back to life, the Huon particles didn't return.
Well, that makes sense. My regenerative corruption was gone when I came back too.
Any idea of what they're talking about?
Two science nerds are talking about science. What do you think?
Veritas was born out of those Huon particles. It must have warped my mind.
With the Huon particles gone, we can potentially find a cure.
What are you doing?
That friend you mentioned, Katie Hart, where is she now?
I left her at the Dataland Research Center in 2023. She thinks I'm dead. Are we going to see her?
We are. She must know more than any of us.
Oh, that she does. She and I traveled together. Back in the day.
In that case, we're going to find a cure for you, Veritas.